Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to give you guys a 28-week pregnancy update. Yes, you heard that right. I am in the third trimester. I'm 28 weeks and the baby is the size of a large eggplant. So he is getting really big. I haven't done an update since 24 weeks and a lot has happened. I went back home to visit family around 25 weeks and work at a theater show. During that time, I developed the pilonidal cyst again, so I had to end up canceling my flight back and staying longer. I had to go to the ER room and get some more antibiotics, so that really sucks. I was actually pretty lucky the fact that it did happen at the house, because here at our apartment we don't have a tub, so I couldn't really soak like the doctor advised. But back home I was able to do that, so the cyst itself actually ruptured and it actually drained completely. And I finished the round of antibiotics, so hopefully it won't come back until I can actually do something permanent or after the baby comes. Some new symptoms that I have developed is that I tend to have, I know this is TMI, but I tend to have a lot of discharge. The doctor said it was because the baby is putting a lot of pressure down there now. She said it's normal, so that's just something that I'm going to have to live with until I deliver the baby. I had a doctor's appointment a few days ago and I talked to the midwife. She said that due to my high blood pressure in the past and throughout the pregnancy, that I might have to look at being induced around 39 weeks. She said it's because she doesn't want me to develop preeclampsia towards the end or something happen to the baby, because high blood pressure in delivery can cause a lot of stress on the baby, stress on me, and it could cause me to have a stroke or something during pregnancy. If that's something that I have to do, then we will cross that bridge whenever we get there. Blood pressure was pretty normal when I went. It wasn't too high or too low, but she did just wanted to throw that out there just in case anything, just so I'm not like freaking out if I do have to be induced, instead of waiting for him to come whenever he wants to come. So that's a possibility. So we could have a baby in 10 to 11 weeks or 12 weeks, whenever he decides to come. It's crazy that we are getting down to the single digits soon. I'll just be counting down the weeks for him to get here, and then days. I think we've decided on a name for the baby. That's something that we're obviously going to wait to announce when it's time. I'm glad that we've pretty much had that part out of the way, because that was so stressful for me. Trying to figure out something, because he's going to be stuck with that name for the rest of his life. Let's see. So cravings, I have developed a new craving for coffee, which is one of the worst cravings that I can be developing at this point in my pregnancy. I did not crave coffee before. I did not drink coffee up until this point in pregnancy. I don't know what it is, but I just want coffee, and I haven't really drank it because I made it this far. I don't want to start drinking a cup of coffee a day, which the doctor said is fine, but I definitely don't want to drink too much of that. So I have had a cup like every now and then, so that's about it. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm still on the bagels and strawberry cream cheese kick, so that is something that will probably continue throughout my whole pregnancy. And I've just been craving a lot of sweet things. I've been trying to limit that, like my juice intake, and just been drinking a lot of water, because that's been important, and it's always important throughout life and pregnancy. According to my midwife, baby is developing. I'm measuring at 28 weeks. I have doctor's appointments every 2 weeks now. I'll have an ultrasound at 32 weeks to see his development. We are looking into getting maybe a 3D ultrasound, but I don't know if we are going to spend the money on that. He is really active. He kicks a lot throughout the day. I feel his movements. The midwife said that he is head down. That's good. Hopefully he stays that way until it's time for him to come out. So I definitely feel his kicks at the top of my belly and his little hands like grabbing or something down below So that is really an interesting feeling as he gets bigger. He's now shaking the whole belly instead of just little boops on the outside of the skin of the outside of the tummy. I actually feel his whole kick and it rumbles like in my tummy. So I should really start writing stuff down because I totally forget. Like I have a whole list of things that I want to mention in my pregnancy updates, and then yeah, I forget. I will show you guys my belly now at 28 weeks. So this is 28 weeks here. So something else that I want to mention about this pregnancy is that I've noticed that I've developed some abdomen separation, which is common and it happens during pregnancy. The midwife said that it's not anything to worry about. Usually goes back together after the baby. I notice it a lot because I'm pretty thin, and sometimes when I'm trying to get it, I have like this coning in my belly, and that was the first sign that obviously I had gestational recti. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, so I will put the words somewhere across the screen so you can kind of get what I'm saying. But she said that it's just nothing to worry about, and I should just be cautious of how I'm getting up, just so I'm not causing it to be worse than it actually will be. That's just something that concerns me. I really hope that it goes back after pregnancy. I feel like I'm just gonna wear a bind or something to help get it there. I haven't been as active in my yoga practice just because now I'm getting a little tired and I'm getting bigger, so moving is good. I still want to move and be active, but I just really haven't thought about yoga as much as I have before I got pregnant, because I was doing everything like forearm stands and headstands, and that's stuff that I just don't want to risk while I'm pregnant. And I also don't want to make my abdomen separation worse, and because I wasn't super advanced in yoga and super knowledgeable of the proper way to practice. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I was doing it correctly. I just don't want to risk anything right now while I'm pregnant. So I've been taking it easy on that end of the spectrum. I had my glucose challenge screening thing, like the first where you drink the really sweet stuff for an hour. And you guys, I had the orange flavor, and let me tell you, it was really not that bad. Like, I don't know why everybody was saying it's so bad. Maybe the other flavors are that bad, but to me it tasted just like a flat orange soda. So if you get the orange one or you have a choice, I would say orange all the way, because it does not really taste that bad. I haven't got the results yet, so hopefully I will find out on Monday. Hopefully I will not have to go and take the actual screen. I had my urine sample because I drank it. Then I went to my midwife appointment, and they said there wasn't any glucose in my urine, so hopefully that's a good sign that I was able to break down the glucose in my blood pretty well. So we will see. Not making any promises about that, but I will keep you guys updated. Also, I'm excited because I did get a new camera. I can actually see myself while I'm talking on this, talking to you guys, so I actually see that I'm in frame, and yeah, so it's awesome. It's a Nikon. I originally wanted to get a Canon G7X, which I feel like I will definitely probably still get that in the future, but I did see this at Target. It's a Coolpix A900, and it's only $400, as the G7X is like $600, $700. So that's something that I do want to invest in eventually, but this one has a flip screen and the quality looked pretty good, so we will see how it goes. If I don't love it, then I'm definitely taking it back. I still got my receipt and everything, and I have to the 19th of March. That was pretty much it for my 28-week pregnancy update. I will keep you guys updated, probably do another one at 30 weeks, or yeah, probably 30 weeks. Lots of changes are happening, lots of exciting things are coming for Ethan and I, and we will keep you guys updated with all those exciting things. We hope to do some more vlogging and just show you guys as we prepare for our little guy. So I hope you guys will stay tuned and you will subscribe to our channel. Leave any comments down below. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Love you. Bye.